everyone. I'm feeling a little better than I've been the past few weeks. Not A1, but it's alright. I'm here, aren't I? My hair looks like this because I need to twist it, and I just sectioned it, and the grays are great. Very sparkly. Very exciting. I've been graying since I was 9. I'm 28, so like a long time. Anywho, who cares? Let's get into the Golden Bachelor. So we went to the houses. And of course, if you remember, the last 3 women picked are Teresa, Faith, and Leslie. So we started with Teresa's home. Cute family. Her grandsons were out there playing. You know, he played with the grandchildren. He seemed to like really get vibe with the family. The sister asked the $1 million question, do you love Teresa? He said he could see it going that way. And I thought the house visit went really well. And then we did our next visit. We went to Faith's family. She shows up on the horse. They ride some horses together. They kiss each other while they're riding the horse. Everything's very cute. And I start thinking, gee, I don't know if he was like as cutesy with Teresa, but okay. Anyway, so he meets her family. Again, sweet people, lovely people. He's gonna vibe with every family, period. Jerry's just that guy, you know? So, but he's vibing with the family, and they ended up asking him, you know, how he feels. And they said, I think my sister really loves you. And she's like, did he say that out loud? And Jerry is like, he did. Could you say it out loud? And then she says, I'm in love with you, or something like that. And he's like, I'm in love with you too. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So now I'm like, okay, I thought Teresa's home visit went really good, but now we are saying we love each other. The grays are really grand. It's so sparkly. Wow. Anyway, but we're saying we love each other in front of the family. So, I'm like, oh, okay. All right. So now I don't feel as confident for Teresa. But Faith, I felt like we were locked in. We lock in. Ain't no switching up. Anyway, so then we went to the last home, which was Leslie's home. And he told her, well, hold on, back up. We met her family, cute family again. And again, he seemed very excited to see her. Hugs, cute. He asked her brother, so her brother's very important to her because her dad died and he basically became her dad when she was a teenager. And so he's very, like, she has a lot of siblings, but he's the one that, like, Jerry needs to impress. Gary. It's Gary. Why do I keep calling him Jerry? Anyway, he's the one Gary needs to impress. So Gary is talking to him, and he does ask him, if I were to ask for your sister's hand in marriage, would you give me your blessing? And you can tell that bro is like, this is a little weird. I don't really know if I love all of this. I'm really worried about my sister. But at the same time, he seems to like Gary. So he's like, you know what? If you two came to me and said you guys loved each other and you wanted my blessing, you would have it. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, he's asking for the brother's blessing? Like, that's big, right? And then he goes out and he's hanging out with Leslie. They're by themselves. And they kiss. And they tell each other they love each other. And it's very, like, cute and spontaneous and beautiful. And so now I'm stressed out because I can't tell if I think Faith has the upper hand or if Leslie has the upper hand. Unfortunately, I really do feel like Teresa does not have. I don't think it's there. And I don't think... You know what I think about his relationship with Teresa? I think Teresa's a very sweet person, a very lovely person, a person that's very easy to like. And I think he just really liked her a lot because she's just very likable. I just think that he personally is not in love. Like, he fell in such deep like that it got this far, but now the feelings aren't there, I don't think. But now we've got Faith and Leslie, and I honestly don't know which one. I personally, if I were picking, I'd pick Faith. But for Gary, I think if I had to lock in my choice for Gary right now, I think he's going to pick Leslie. That's what I think. Just because of the brother's blessing was a big deal. The brother's blessing was a very big deal. Although he didn't formally asked for the blessing, and he didn't say he loved her in front of her family, but it's still a big deal. But then I still think maybe it's Faith, because he told her he loved her in front of her family, and that, I don't know, guys. It's hard. I'm very nervous. I don't know how you regular Bachelor watchers do this, because I'm stressed. But whatever happens will happen. The tell-all episode just came out. I'm about to watch that with my mom. We'll see how it goes. Oh, so sorry, but he gives a rose, so all the ladies meet back in the house, which I think is wild. Like, after doing all this, I feel like it's a little harder to stand next to each other, right? But all the ladies meet back in the house, and there's only 2 roses. He gives his first rose to Leslie. So now it's Teresa and it's Faith. And I'm just like, where are we going with this? And part of me really thinks he's going to give it to Faith, because I think he likes her more. But then some people have suggested that they think he likes Teresa a little less, which might be why he may give the rose to Teresa to make it easier for him next week. Which I don't want to think that Gary is like playing games, but if the game were to be played, that's how I would play it, because I'd get one heartache out at a time. Like, you got Ellen out, that was kind of a heartache, and you want to spread out the heartaches instead of doing it all at once, maybe. I don't know. This is heavy, and Gary is like outside going, I can't do this, because same, bro, same. So he gives out his 1 rose to Leslie, and then here comes homeboy, like, there's 1 rose left. Boy, we know. Like, get out. Anyway, so we get a cliffhanger. We don't know who the second rose is going to. So all we know is Leslie is safe. After that, I don't know. Personally, I think he's picking Leslie. What do you all think? And if you watched the tell-all already, then But what do you think going into it? Because this was a lot. All right, well, I'm ready to see how the tell-all went. See you guys later.